Thank you to every single person who has subscribed, every person who comments, who likes, who shares your stories. Thank you to every person who's given me insight along this journey. You ain't been the only ones. There's been a lot of friends and family that have tried to tell me, forewarn me about NarcX and what was happening, what was going on, but I couldn't see it. And I want to thank each and every one of you guys for subscribing, sharing out links, and geez. When I first started, I wasn't a YouTuber. I put a video up on my YouTube channel, very first one. Said, look, I'm not a YouTuber. I'm just a person in the chats who's respecting people, other people who were YouTubers, who were putting their lives, reputations, their personas, their financial viability, who they were, on the line, standing up against what I now understand to be toxic people, narcissists, sociopaths, psychopaths, cluster B personalities that work in Hollywood and politics, people that were using our modern mythologies as platforms to espouse division, bigotry, hate, and far-left communist nonsense. This channel isn't really political, but I mean, that's what my first channel was. It really was. It was about a Northeast pagan liberal. I'm Wiccan. And by the way, thank you to every single Christian brother and sister, and every person, every monotheist who traditionally does not like people like myself, who have been helping me and supporting me, subscribing and giving your love. Every time one of y'all says God bless and amen and brings up your God, brings up Jesus Christ, or whoever it is in my comments, I'm thankful for each and every one, because to me, we're all a part of God. Thank you for overcoming that bigotry, or if you had any, to stand with a fellow victim abuse survivor. I was so proud of them. I was so proud to be a part of that. I wrote books. I wrote Phantom Menace Volume 1 about that group of people because they inspired me to stand up against these types. I was in the middle of writing Volume 2 when I ran into NarcX. NarcX was somebody I had known most of my life, had a lot of good memories with. I really always thought about this woman. And then, as soon as we got close, found out that she triangulates and hustles for drugs and uses herself, uses her manipulations and her sexuality to get what she wants, and triangulated me with dudes who were presented to me falsely as tough guys, bikers and shit. And they're really not. They're really not tough guys. But it made me hyper aggressive and hyper defensive and in constant competition for her affection. I would tell her things that I wanted to do with her sexually, and she would go out and do it with somebody else just to come back and fuck with me. And since that time, I lost a lot of my momentum on my second channel. I basically went through my a psychotic break from all the abuse that I was under, the manipulation, the triangulation, and all that. I lost a lot. I lost friends. I had thought lost more friends than I had until recently. Since I've been becoming me again, some of them have been coming to me and letting me know they've always been there. But, you can't blame people for walking away when you're constantly going back to an abuser. You're constantly going back to a bad situation, I have had flying monkeys and other toxic people in this community for the last several months flocking to my abuser's side. Having our own live streams and stuff to bash me, like continuing the cycle of abuse, because in the indie sphere that I operate in, there are a lot of people who are actually independent creators who live in drama and are narcissistic themselves and go after the reputations of others to devalue and destroy them. I've learned a lot since I've been on this road, training myself to be a narcissistic abuse recovery coach. That's my end game here. Because if I went through what I went through and nobody understood it around me, well, I thought almost nobody understood it around me, and the only people who did were other survivors of this type of abuse, then I want to be there for y'all. So it's like in the same way that those people in the Menace once inspired me to do more, to be more, I want to inspire others. I want to help others. I'm on the precipice of 1,000. I'm not that far away. I'm a couple subs away from 1,000. I don't even know if this goes up, if I'll already beat 1,000, but I'm going to do a 1,000 subscriber celebration stream, and it's going to mean a lot to me because I did this all on my own. When I built my other channel, I was working with other people, and I had a measure of fandom fame, I guess you could call it, in my little corner of what we were doing. And I used that all the time to help other people. As a matter of fact, I did what I did with my Narc X. I used my energy and influence to help other people, to help their channels, to help them grow. And I didn't put enough energy into me. And when I was financially supporting, when I was just helping her build a channel, when I was giving her money every fucking day for her for her bills or her drugs or whatever it was, and then she'd run out and go bang somebody else. It's an embarrassing story, but it's the truth of it. And I was giving so much to somebody else and not enough to myself. And when I started this channel, I began giving to myself, taking care of myself, looking after me. And thank the gods for a small handful of friends who had always been there but had to stay away while I was doing this to myself, that came back and supported me and brought me back to life, helped me bring myself back to life. I can't tell you how much it means to me, to every single one of you that's watching this. Every single one. Even you haters, even you flying monkeys out there that have been that tried to get me to off myself while she was putting the pressure on, and had been for months, to get me to kill myself to appease one of her triangulated pieces of shit. And they all just jumped on the bandwagon to devalue me and try and get me to off myself, because you hate me because you ain't me. Thank you to every friend. Thank you to every person who has understood what I've been going through. That's what this channel has been for people that know what I'm going through. Because I understand what you went through. And if I don't, I want to learn more, because I want to be able to help. One thing that I have learned in these last couple of months that I needed to learn my entire life, and I never did, was setting my boundaries and enforcing them. Learning that some people don't deserve the genuine you. They don't deserve the real you. They don't deserve the lie. They don't deserve the truth. They don't deserve your true fate. They deserve lies, because that's what they are. I have had to add lies and manipulation back into my repertoire of weapons, not because I want to be that way, but because there are a lot of dishonest people out there that don't deserve your true heart, don't deserve your true face. I've had to learn how to laugh and not give a fuck about what people think. And I've had to learn how to appreciate my haters, because they help to pull me up. They all of them trying to step on me and get me to drown myself. They pulled me up. They made me defiant again. I will not lose myself. And I will not lose this war. No. Lost enough battles. Lost enough friends. Lost enough respect. And the only one of it that matters, the only one of all that matters, is the one I have for me. The respect that I have for me. Value yourself and know your worth, y'all. Understand that if you're a compassionate person, not everybody is. Not everybody's honest. Not everybody's straight up. A lot of people out there fake ass manipulating fakes and snakes. And you genuinely have to learn how to protect yourself from those types of people. This season of Dragonstorm content is about building your empathic armor. We're going to be doing videos coming up about how to protect yourself against toxic people. And most of all, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for being on this journey with me. It's been hard as hell, but you have been a part of my healing journey. Thank you so much. Be good to yourself. Be good to each other. Suffer no fools.